Guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a potato gun out of household items. Things you'll need are a container with a lid similar to the size, some contact glue or hot glue, the gas chamber from a lighter with a pipe, the part of the lighter that makes a spark, a thinner and longer tube for the barrel. In this case I'm using a waxy shell, some insulation tape, a working lighter, and some small nails or tack pins. Okay, so firstly I'm gonna burn a hole in the lid and put that waxy covering on top. So I'm just burning it to make it soft basically, and once you can see it starting to melt, you push the waxy in. It's quite difficult doing it with one hand, so I'm going to just put the camera down for a moment. Okay, so as you can see, I've pushed it through the lid, but under it hasn't penetrated right through. So another item added to the list of things you'll need is a knife. Now with a knife, I'm going to just simply cut through that and take that covering away. Once that's done, you can see that it's perfectly sealed around the tube. Now for the top, to make it completely stable, I'm going to put some glue around the tube over there. Now with the glue in place, give it a few minutes to dry. Okay, so once the glue is dry, you're going to start working on the trigger and fire mechanism. The first step to that is to wrap this piece of wire around the nail. When it's done, it should look like this. Now we're going to burn a hole, or burn the plastic here to make it soft, so we can push this nail through. I've made a mistake by pushing the nail in the lid, but no worries, that'll become our full probe for the gas. I've removed the nail out of the hole, and now the next step is to take this metal part out of the pipe. I'm going to put this metal part in the hole over there, and that'll become our full probe to pump gas into the tube. And that is how it should look when it's done. Now the next step is to instead put the nail in the lid, put it in at the bottom of the tube. With the first nail in, the next step is to put the second nail right next to it. Before I put the second nail in, I'm going to wrap some insulation tape around this one to make sure they don't touch. Once that's done, it's finally time to put the second nail in. This is how it should look when it's done. And the two tips at the bottom are quite close together. Now it's time to wrap the wire around the nail without insulation tape on. I've had a little trouble with the spark machine, so I've taken that out because it was making sparks but it was struggling to ignite the fumes inside. So my plan B is I'm going to take this lighter and melt a hole in the bottle and stick it in halfway, about like that. But first I'm going to glue or insulation tape some sticks onto the lighter's barrel to make it stable and straight. Okay, so this is how it looks once I've put the sticks on, and now I'm gonna put fire on the piece of plastic here to make it soft, and I'll push the lighter barrel in. Okay, so I've made the hole, and now I'm gonna just seal it up. Yeah. Okay, so this is how it looks once I've sealed it, and I've added a few extra sticks to keep it more stable. And now I'm going to add a handle to the lighter here. That's optional if you want to, but I think it's gonna look quite cool. Okay, so this is how the finished product looks. It looks a bit weird now, but I'm gonna spray paint it in the next step. Okay, so this is how it looks with the barrel painted. I just painted the barrel and the lid. I want to leave this part see-through because it looks quite cool when the gases ignite and the flames inside there. And I might still want to paint this orange ring, but we'll do that at a later stage. All the materials that I'm using now to decorate this gun, basically, I didn't put in the list of materials needed because you don't need it to make the actual gun. It's just to make it look better. So I will maybe leave a list of decoration items at the end of the video. So if you guys want to make it like this, you can. The gun's basically done, and I'll just show you how the mechanism works. So basically, you plug this small tube into the full probe over there, and then you push down on the button here for 15 seconds, and it will pump gas into the chamber over there. When that's done, you plug the tube out and you put a potato or other pellets in the barrel and you pull the trigger. How the mechanism works is you first screw off the lid and you scoop some oxygen in for the flame to burn. If you don't do that, the fumes won't ignite and won't shoot. Then you plug the small tube of the gas chamber into the full probe of the gun and you hold the button down for 15 seconds. Once that's done, the chamber is now filled with gas, and when you pull the trigger, it fires. Yeah. That's the end of part 1. Make sure to watch part 2 to see how this potato gun fires some potatoes and other pellets. We're going to be making different types of ammo and testing them at targets. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to see more videos like this and leave a like down below.